Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought I would do something different. The world of Instagram and the world of YouTube, we all want to try to portray some sort of perfection. Now this is only my opinion, but I do it too. I only show the clean parts of my house. I only show the nice parts of my house. I only show the parts of my house that look nice or that I just redecorated. I never show you parts of my house that are bad. There are parts to my house like that. There's parts of my house that need to be remodeled, repainted, and all of that. So I thought in this video I would bring you around and show you my perfect, imperfect house. Now my house was built in 1920, so it is almost 100 years old. It's small, it's 2-floor, and the upstairs is very small. I hardly ever bring you guys up there. There's 3 rooms up there. 2 of them are bedrooms. One of them is like an office. It doesn't have a closet, so it's not considered a bedroom, but it's Madison's playroom for now. I never bring you guys up there because it's not what I want it to be yet. We've lived here for 6 years and still not where I want it to be. It's just I always feel like I leave our bedrooms last, which is sad because they should be put, first. It's where you spend a lot of your time. So I thought I'd bring you up there and show you the real. And then I never show you guys my bathroom either. My bathroom is a horrible pea soup green color. The ceilings in my house need to be painted in the worst way. There's so many Christmas tree scrapes and just a bunch of spots everywhere. My house gets extremely dusty because it is old, and so I have to constantly dust like multiple times, even though, like I said before in my video before, that I love dusting, but literally the cobwebs and the dust, it's real. Our floors and our rugs need to be replaced downstairs really bad. When we moved in, our living room rug was okay, but it's like an office grade rug. I can't stand it. It's something you would find in an office. But now, 6 years later, they need to be stretched. Well, they need to be replaced, which they're going to be replaced. But I will show you those, and part of the reason why I always pan up in my videos and not down. So I'm gonna bring you around my house and show you all of the parts that I can't stand, and kind of, I just got out of the shower, so kind of show you that it's not all rainbows and sunshine behind the scenes. I show you a lot of what I love about my house and what I love about decorating and all the new shiny stuff that I get and I put up, but I never show you the parts that need to be worked on. So I thought, why not? Because everyone, I don't care who they are, the person with 1 million subscribers, the person with 500 subscribers, the Instagrammer with so many followers, we all have these parts in our house, no matter if they want to show you or not. I am deciding to show you, and that's pretty scary because my house is not perfect. I'll show you another side of life. So here we go. Okay, guys, we're gonna start in my kitchen. It's probably one of the rooms that needs the most work. It needs to be painted. There are literally fingerprints all over my walls from my husband's greasy hands, and no matter how many times I go around and wash them, more appear. So first I wanted to show you my windowsill. Now this windowsill is not dirty. It needs to be painted up. It needs to be painted and it needs to be recaulked. My husband took out the caulking when we first moved in grand plans that we were going to replace this window and redo it. 6 years later, here it is. So it's not pretty, and I do not show this part of my kitchen. I clean it all the time. It's just needs to be repainted and recaulked. So I'm going to pan around my kitchen a little bit and show you kind of like how it's a disaster. Over here looks okay. I did clean out Madison's area, but then as you can see over there, that wall is one hot mess. There's screws sticking out. It's just bad. It's all bad. We have Nala's crate over here. This is where we put our shoes. My back door needs to be painted in probably the worst way. And then that's all of my husband's junk that just collects there. That's a bag of donations, and yeah, it's just really bad. And the back door permanently stays a hot mess because my dogs jump on it. He gets so excited when someone comes to the door. So this is part of my kitchen floor that Winston decided to eat when he was a puppy. Usually I have a rug over it, but the rug was getting really bad, so I have to buy a new one. But this is right where our side door is. And yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. Here you can clearly see how my wall needs to be painted. That's a paint swatch that's been there for a long time. It's way too dark, but ask me if I fixed it. No. So this is another part, fingerprints. Fingerprints. It's disgusting. I know. I have to. This is the part where my husband puts his shoes on and just holds himself up there. Up here, that was all my husband. It needs to be sanded down, and look at that. That was me trying to hang a million things up, and usually I try to cover it with something, but that's it. My lights don't match. I've showed you guys that before though, but I want to get two of the ones that are over my sink. My ceilings need to be painted. Yeah, there's just marks all over my ceilings, and it's just horrible. It's so bad. It's just like random things though. Like Madison will throw something up in the air and it will scratch. Christmas, like I said, when we put our Christmas trees up, every single time, if it's not fake, even if it is fake, it scratches against the ceiling. It's just we have the paint, we're ready to do it. It's just we haven't. I never show you my ugly appliances. That is just a dinosaur, and it was here when we moved in. And I never show you my dinosaur ugly stove. It's gross. We did get a new microwave, which I love. So we're taking a Disney vacation next year. Oh, shocker, I know. We are going back to Florida in September. We are going to Typhoon Lagoon and Universal, but we're not doing Disney. And then next year, around tax time, like every other American, we have it spent already. We are getting new appliances. Okay, we're getting a new fridge because it's so small and horrible. It's horrible. There's a dent in the front. It was here when we moved in. It's gross. I want a new fridge. So we're getting a new fridge. We're actually looking at them yesterday. You know, I want a fridge with 2 doors and the freezer on the bottom, and that's what I want. So we're getting a new one of those, getting new appliances, and yeah. So when we first got Winston, he had a peeing problem. Like, he peed everywhere, and I just wanted to cry. He loved this spot in my floor. He loved it. Good thing about this is it's not carpet, so it was easy to clean up. But it did ruin the piece of wood that was underneath my cabinets. So we ended up taking the wood out. Plans on replacing it. Did we ever replace it? No, we didn't. So that is another thing that we need to replace. Luckily with Nala, she doesn't, you know, she's pretty good about not going to the bathroom in the house. And Winston is obviously past that stage, but that is one thing that needs to be replaced, you know, right now. So yeah, that is my kitchen. It's not all blades of glory. I hate that emergency switch right there. All of my switch plates are still the originals. It's really bad. They have like this yellowy tint to them now. And then even right here next to my chicken nester, we don't have, you know, we don't use landlines. So I don't know why we have this still. Let's go into things that I hate about my dining room. We have dinosaur air conditioners. Just what it is. There's no central air in this house. It's an old house, like I said. They're so loud. That's why when I usually make videos, I turn them off because they're loud, and then I start to sweat. So my husband just puts them in every year, takes them out every year. It's practically ruined my windowsill. But this is how he puts it in. He just takes a piece of cardboard, closes this spot up with some Gorilla Tape. That's just, because those accordion things, they don't stay and they let bugs in. So he kind of seals it off because I can't do bugs. Now, one thing you'll notice about a lot of my walls is that there are a ton of holes everywhere. Usually I try to hide them with, you know, decor pieces, pictures, whatever. But this wall, like I said, in my last video, I was trying to kind of simplify my house to get ready for, you know, the seasonal decor to come out. And so it's left a lot of holes to be exposed. And we actually just went to Home Depot and bought discolored paint so that I can repaint a wall in my living room and kind of patch up all of the holes. So I am excited about that we were able to get this paint, because we painted it 6 years ago and I remembered the name of it. It's called Brown Teepee, if anyone wants to know. This is a spot in my dining room ceiling where a smoke detector was. My husband had to take it down because it was broken, and this is this is how it has stayed since then. We actually moved it. It's right above the doorbell thing, which I also hate, the ancient doorbell thing. But yeah, we'll fix it when we paint the ceilings. See, it's a common trend here. It's a common theme. Okay, so here's my bathroom. It has, I'm leaving the light off, okay? I have to keep some of my dignity. Still haven't unpacked our toiletries. This thing is disgusting. It needs to go. We are, with our tax money, we're redoing it, guys. We're doing it. We're going in. So I have an ugly shell sink. Gross. Yeah, and look at this horrible mirror above my sink. It's so bad. And then look at these lights. Bad. The color is pea soup. That's what we're gonna call it. And again, there's so many holes everywhere. It's just, I do love this little carrier, but it gets cluttered with stuff. You know, my husband has car magazines that he never goes through. And I'm gonna keep some of my dignity and keep the light off, but I have this hideous light in here. And like I said, the ceiling, that's just scrape marks from my husband, like, moving something. Why is it in the bathroom? I don't know. But there's holes everywhere, and we have this hideous heater there. It's just bad. It's a small bathroom. We have a one-bathroom house because, like I said, it's an older house. And yeah, it's atrocious. The thing I don't mind is the floor, but I would like to get a new floor. There you go. There's my bathroom. Ugly gold hardware on the doors. This is the real. Now we're in the living room. This is the spot that you see all the time, and this is the pretty spot, but what I don't show you is the rug. I use my rug cleaner all the time because I love it, and I'm constantly cleaning dog hair, but this is the part of the rug right in the middle here. See that? Where it's bunched up and needs to be stretched out. This part of the rug is where my dog's claws or teeth, they're playing with toys or whatever, and they get part of the rug and they pull it up. So now that's what it looks like. This is our actual #1 priority, is to, right now, like, we're, you know, now that, besides the September vacations are behind us, and we're, you know, we're really gonna do some work on the house because it's been 6 years and we need to do it. So this is the rug. Right here is just obviously the worst part, where it's bunched up over the years. My dog ate corner of my new rug, so I never show you guys that. Yeah, wow, this is like a really vulnerable moment. As sad as that sounds, like, I don't want you guys to think bad about me, but I also don't care. If you know what I mean. Like, this is like parts of people's houses that are real. You know what I mean? It's a high traffic area, and it just is what it is. All right, so I didn't show this in my video, but you probably saw it of my little home tour, that the door came off of this. I don't know how. My husband probably tried to open it. I'm gonna blame everything on him. And it's just it's off the hinge, so I just have him fix that. But I hate our TV area. I absolutely hate it. I try not to show my TV a lot. It's a huge TV. I kind of do want it up on the wall, but there's obviously a window there, and as you can see, I still have my old curtain there. I haven't even changed it to the drop cloth curtains. It's still the old one, and it's just a blocker. Like, I just want to block out the sun so it doesn't, you know, hinder the TV. But oh man, Lord save me, I don't even know. Goodbye. So here's some more holes, and I haven't hung anything up on that in so long. Tell me why it's still up there. I have no idea. So that's the wall that I got the paint for. I don't know why I never painted this wall, because, you know, the brown like stops here, and this is the only wall that doesn't have it, which is really stupid. So that's why I got the paint for that wall. When we moved in, we did change these knobs. They were hideous gold, but I never ended up getting the trim for the top of that. You can see there's a bunch of scratch marks up there. It's still, and like the gate is kind of ruining this. I have to probably repaint it. There's an ugly ass heater there. And then the horrible rug continues up the stairs into God knows where. All right, so we're gonna go upstairs, and we still haven't replaced this hideous light. Oh look, another scratch. We're gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna show you, it's a mess. Actually, before we do that, this is a closet in my dining room that I keep craft stuff, decor stuff, and we all have a closet like this in our homes. I actually had a video a long time ago of me reorganizing it, and I do it like 3 times a year. But this is what it looks like before it's organized. Needless to say, yeah, I have no words or no excuses. That's my daughter's phone, but this is what it looks like going up my stairs. We still have our luggage out, and there's a bookcase up there filled of crap. So let's go upstairs. Okay, so this is the tiny nook up at the top of my stairs. Like I said, my house is really small. The reason why there's a bunch of junk on this is because when we moved our bedroom around, we had 2 end tables and I had to empty one of them. So I just threw a lot of my Disney stuff and all this crap on top for now, and that's where it stayed. Literally, I have random pictures. That wreath that I made is just getting ruined. I have a coat that I need to donate because it's way too big, and that is Madison's playroom. It has a gate on there, so the dogs won't go in there. That's Madison's room. That's my room. That's literally how small this is. Madison's playroom. I'm just gonna, you know, holes in the wall. This is her playroom. It was clean, but it's, you know, I constantly have to go through it. It's a small slanted roof, so we need to get in here and, you know, do a redo again. But it's much better than it was. So these rugs are much better. That's just hair that she's cut off her doll, but these rugs are, these were like replaced not that long ago. So here is Madison's room. Bed not made, ancient AF, air conditioner, ugly ceiling fan. We do need to go through her room again because this kid. That's all I gotta say, this kid. I told her that next weekend, no, especially before school starts, we're like tearing through everything. She's throwing away junk. She's donating stuff she doesn't play with. But yeah, so she hung this poster up, taped the lights around. Like, I just let her do what she wants in her room because it's her room, it's her space. But as you can see, all of these books are like, need to be gone through. I'm surprised this thing hasn't collapsed yet, to be honest. And these colors are absolutely obnoxious. This wall is purple, and then the rest of the walls are pink. And we did a horrible job painting it. And the color, like, when we moved in, she was 3. So obviously then she loved it, pink and purple. But now it's like, holy crap, what did we do? So this is another room that every room in our house needs to be repainted. It's just something that we don't like doing, so that's why we keep putting it off. But I guess you have to do it sometime or other. Kid didn't make her bed, and clearly she has a thing for Stitch. Okay guys, so this is the room I'm probably most embarrassed about. I love decorating, and I feel like this room should be on point, you know what I mean? And we did move our bed. It was in front of this window, but we moved it. And this is one of those beds that, you know, goes up and down. I love it. Clearly our dogs love it. You know, I don't care if our dogs sleep on our bed. They sleep on our bed every night. Like, I don't think I could fall asleep if my dogs weren't on my bed. So don't worry, I'm constantly changing the sheets and everything. And like, what is this comforter though? I use this small blanket because my big white puffy one is in the wash. Like, what is happening with life over here? I don't even know. I hate my curtains now. I liked them at one point, and I still have the ugly rods that came with the house. I can't. I have no words. And then, you know, there's the dinosaur. But I did buy new rods, so we're moving in the right direction. But as you can see, we did a horrible paint job. Spot on the ceiling. Over here is just those things that I made. And, you know, this is just random stuff that I have to put away. This is my husband's breathing machine stuff, so he's gonna put that away, and I have to find a home for these, but this does look decent half the time, but not really, let's be honest. This bureau over here that I don't even know. And then this. My closet pole broke, so now I'm using my husband's closet. We do have 2 closets in here, which is good. So that's why I have clothes stacked up here, and there's no pole in my closet, and my clothes are all in my husband's closet, which his closet is over on there. So yeah, that's my room, and it looks like a dorm room, or it looks like a teenager's room, or a single man's apartment bedroom. We have this hideous fan. I don't know, just hasn't been a priority. I should make it a priority. I think I started that by getting the poles for the curtains. Now I just have to put them up. I do have a nice comforter. It's in the wash, like I said. I think you guys have seen it before. It's a nice fluffy white one, but my husband and I use separate blankets because I can't share, and neither can he. So that's his. That's just another story. Get that away from me. But when I make the bed, it's the white one, and it looks decent, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, I hope you liked this video, if there was actually anything to like about it. I hope you guys got something from this in a way that not everyone's perfect, and not every home is perfect. No matter what someone says, they always have imperfections. Oh, before I go, here is the door that goes down outside. This is our mudroom. Yep. It was made over. We painted it. I had a whole nautical theme, my light. But winter and then summer came, and that's what it looks like. So as much as I was so excited to have a mudroom in this house, this is what happens. I will go through it, you know, before Madison starts school, before the cold months come again. You know, that's what we do twice a year, but then it just ends up being like this, so I guess it is. How could I forget the mudroom? That's like the hot mess express room. I understand that not everyone has the money to do home renovations or buy decor or decorate all the time like some people do. You know, we go on a lot of vacations, so we spend a lot of money on vacations, and it's just what we do as a family. But it is time to do some home renovations to our house. And I guess we're gonna start putting that first, which we should, because this is our safe place. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you in my next one.